Hi, and welcome to Enchantment of Eternity's update for the second half of 2016. So I'm just going to let you know what you can expect to find on Enchantment of Eternity for the second half of 2016. So, as you know, Season 6 of Game of Thrones has ended, and I just finished my last review video looking back on Season 6. However, I will continue to do at least one Game of Thrones video per week. These may come in the form of analysis videos, theory videos, or just some random Game of Thrones stuff. So I'm not quite done analyzing Season 6 yet, expect more of that to come. And although I will put out the odd theory video and prediction video, I won't get into my firm Season 7 prediction series until late this year, or possibly not even until early next year, with the announcement that Season 7 has been pushed back for several months. The reason being is that I want to wait until filming is pretty much finished so I can base my predictions off of what we know of Season 7 so far. But as I said, you can expect some theory and analysis video in the meantime, and I will endeavor to put out at least one Game of Thrones video a week. Also, I've been trying to get through adding annotations to my Season 6 prediction videos, telling up what I got right and wrong. Sorry I've been a bit behind on that as I've been really busy with so many other things, but we'll try to get to these whenever I can. So keep an eye on my Game of Thrones Season 6 prediction result playlist on my channel page, as I will add videos to that playlist once they've been annotated, and when I finish adding annotations to all the videos, I will make a video to fully review how I did on my Season 6 predictions. As for Star Trek, I want to thank everyone for submitting your fan requests for episode reviews, and I apologize if it's taken me a while to get to them, as I am so backed up at the moment. I have videos lined up for the next 3 months, but I do try to do at least one of these a week as well, but I have planned to do more than usual in October if I'm still backed up by then, and I still have more Star Trek episode top 10s planned, which I'll try to get to when I can. As for my weekly coverage of other current TV shows, at the moment I'm currently doing weekly episode reviews videos for Mr. Robot and Dark Matter, and I will continue to do so up until these shows finish. However, for the rest of the year, I don't have that much planned. Vikings returns sometime, I think in September. It's hard to be sure because they're being rather vague about this, but whenever it does return, I will resume doing my weekly episode reviews for that show. Also, The Walking Dead Season 7 starts in October, and I'll be covering that. However, I'm a bit weary of The Walking Dead after the shenanigans in Season 6, so I will do weekly episode reviews of the first half of Season 7, but will kind of be a test. If the show continues to pull silly rating stunts at the expense of story, then I may not cover the second half of Season 7, but we'll have to see. And as I mentioned before, I will not be doing weekly episode reviews of the second half of Season 2 of Fear the Walking Dead, but will do a single review for that entire half season, and if it manages to win me back, I may do episode reviews for Season 3, but we'll have to see. I will also be covering the Netflix shows Luke Cage when that comes out in late September, but we'll cover it the same way I did other Netflix shows, and that is with a set of videos that cover 3 or 4 episodes at a time. So, many of the shows I was expecting to review in the second half of 2016, such as Humans, Sense8, and The Leftovers, have been pushed back until December or January, which means up until December, I'll only have Vikings, The Walking Dead, and Luke Cage to cover, so I may have time to cover some of these other videos that I've been putting off because I haven't had time to do. However, in January, as in addition to Human Sense8 and The Leftovers, The Expanse returns and Star Trek Discovery premieres, which I will want to viciously cover. And then in February, shows like Better Call Saul, Black Sails, The 100, Vikings, and The Walking Dead are likely to return, meaning that that time period will be overwhelmingly busy for me, and in addition it will be summer for me here in New Zealand, so I won't want to be spending all of my time inside making videos, so I may have to drop some shows that I wanted to cover, or perhaps do shortened 4-minute videos instead of the detailed 15 to 20 minute videos that I have been doing. I'm not sure how I'll tackle this. I'll have to cross that bridge when I come to it. In the meantime, though, I will continue doing my retro reviews and episode top 10s of some of my older favorite shows. I just finished covering all 3 Stargate series, and we'll be moving on to cover shows like Prison Break, which is returning to TV soon, although I won't be covering the new series of that because it looks like crap. But I did want to recap the old series, and as well as shows like Firefly, Fringe, and the much requested Babylon 5. I'm also watching a few new series I haven't seen before, which I will cover in my spoiler-free quick review series. At the moment, I'm watching The 100 and plan on watching other shows such as Stranger Things, Narcos, and The Man in High Castle. As for my film coverage, I recently did a video on my top 10 film festival movies of 2016, and this week we'll be doing one on my top 10 summer blockbuster movies of 2016, and at the end of the year we'll be doing my overall top 10 of 2016. Some have asked about my Breaking Convention series and why I abandoned it, but I didn't abandon it per se. I've just been way too busy with other things to cover it, but perhaps with not much going on this spring of fall, for those of you in the Northern Hemisphere, I may be able to finally get to a few more of these. And if I see a movie in the theaters I really want to cover, I may just do an impromptu review of that, like I did for films like X-Men Apocalypse and Captain America Civil War. I do plan on doing a review soon for the movie Room that I just bought on DVD, that's quickly becoming one of my all-time favorite movies, so you can keep an eye out for that as well. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. I realized that I covered a lot, and I really don't have to stretch myself out so thin. I could just cover Game of Thrones, as many other channels do, and that would probably be wiser for my sanity, and that's where my channel gets the majority of its views from anyway. But I do the rest more of a labor of love, basically because I want to. So I thank you all for watching and your continued support of my channel. It is very much appreciated, and I will see you all soon.